It's time to say goodbye to a series that has at times looked at some of the truly unique servants in Fate's Grand Order, the Chaldea Lowlights. It all started with Musashibo Benkei, gambling war. Always right to miss a seal, he at least is fantastic for taking an NP to the face. Useless in fights, the lowest of lights, that's Benkei. Next up was Saber Gilles de Rais, a fundamentally broken servant. He has a party-wide NP damage buff with an NP that does no damage, whilst being a terrible support option, and an Arts NP for a Buster-centric deck. But he does have a permanent Buster buff at max level, and at least he's good for debuffing his own defense, getting him out of the way quicker. Next to Benkei, he isn't terrible, but merely inalienably crap. Charles Sanson! Next to these guys, he's basically a god. The Phantom of the Opera is here, but I wish he wasn't. There was a time I genuinely believed he was the worst servant in the game. Of course, that was before I became a dedicated disciple of Benkei. Still sucks though. Caligula! Does his noble phantasm suck? Sure. Does he have all the stability and durability of his own time ruling Rome? Absolutely. But is he bloody fun? And does he have one of the sexiest animation updates yet? Most certainly. Next up, imagine a servant that is bad at everything. Imagine a person so revolting that there is naught redeeming about them. A veritable mixture of crap gameplay, the grotesque, and caster balls. When I think of Diomed, I think inalienably crap. And when I think of Mephistopheles, I wish I hadn't. Jekyll and Hyde! Not one, but two bad servants. Hyde is a health-based berserker who can only trigger buffs after he arrives, making him clunky at best, and Jekyll is somehow even worse. But there is one servant who, to date, has not taken their place amongst the lowlights. Until now.
一丁殺されますか
Angra Mainyu! All of the world's evils! Whose noble phantasm often does nothing. Only if he takes damage, but not too much damage, because otherwise it will kill him. His third skill is interesting. It too can kill him. Angra Mainyu is basically a glorified joke and the king of lowlights. Still better than Benkei though. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Chaldea Lowlights!